Welcome back to the channel, guys. So just for that, knock out a really quick video for you guys, show you guys what I've been up to. Not everything, but at least what I've been up to with Judas. So those of you who don't know, this is Judas, my 1986 E36 BMW, and it's SR20 DET powered. So everyone is always asking me about Judas. I'll make a really quick video to bring you guys up to speed. So for the most part, Judas is unchanged, but it's still under the knife now. I drove it up till yesterday. I drove it, and as you can see here, last evening, so this car has been driving fine for the last few months, absolutely no issues. So, but last night I decided to change it up a bit because, of course, we can never stop tinkering, right? So I took out the top mount manifold. Those of you who remember the setup. Those of you who are not new to the channel, remember we have a top mount setup with a T3 T4. Now I went back to a bottom mount and ball bearing Garrett turbo now. So we're trying to see how best or which turbo suits this car best and my driving style, what I prefer, and what is going to ultimately win some races, because that is the whole point of Judas. So the two turbos, the T3 T4 that I have and this one, should make right around the same power, but this Garrett turbo, the ball bearing turbo, will have a better power band. So I enjoy a better power band when I'm driving. The car is 90% street car, and when we go to the track every now and then, we want to win races as well. So I'm going to be experimenting with that, and hopefully we can have some back-to-back data, spool time and whatnot. But for the most part, the limitation on this car has always been the injector. So that is also in the works for that. But I started that work last night and run out of time because now I'm just busy packing and getting ready to leave. Those of you who are following my social media would know that I am I'm going to be in Toronto tomorrow night. So I'm going to be in Toronto from tomorrow, July 16th, up until August 13th. Trip is mainly vacation, but we will be doing some tuning, we have some dyno work and wiring and ECU swaps and blah, blah, blah planned for that 4-week period. And I will be taking you guys along for the ride as usual. I do have some video content of some of the cars from, I believe it was 2 years ago, when I did dyno night with 3 of them. Since then, one of them broke the diff. I think Nuno's car broke the diff. That car made it right around, I feel, 400 wheel on Steve's Mustang dyno at Sport Tech Performance. That's what we're going to be using. That's an E30 that was on a Haltech. Made around right around 400, if I recall correctly, to the wheels on pump. Adrian's car, which is another E30, that one is also on a Haltech, but that's a platinum. But his was a 1.8 liter, if I recall correctly. We made somewhere in the mid 200s, again with a T3 turbo, so pretty good. That was on pump. And then we have Kofi's Mercedes with the AMG swap. We made right around low 200 wheel. Since then, that car has been boosted, so that's one of the cars we will be working on. So we will be throwing that car specifically back on the dyno after we sort out a few bugs, and we'll see what else pops up. We do have, I think, another E30 Devin, which we were doing some work remotely, but we're going to finish it in person. So that's a bunch of cars. We'll see what else pops up when we get there. Again, about that, I would love to meet any of you guys in Toronto. So anyone who's in Toronto, follows the channel, follows the Facebook posts, follows anything, and I would love to meet you guys. Have a drink, whatever be the case. I would just love to reach out because I don't travel to North America too often. So I am there for a little while, so I would try to make the best of it. And lastly, I will be meeting up with Mr. WT Electronics Weaver. I'm going to put it on video, so I'm going to hold you to it. We have to meet up. We've been friends for a few years, but we never met in person, so that is also going to be part of the trip. So lots taking place. A lot is going to take place when I get back with this car and our local racing. So lots of stuff going to be happening. So again, video content has been slow. I'm going to try to put out a couple next week that I've had on back order, if you want to call it that, and we'll see how that happens, how that plays out. But fingers crossed I can put out some content for you guys when I'm there. I'm going to continue to do the live stream. I have been doing a couple over the last few weeks. I think I've done 2. I'm going to try to pick a date, maybe Tuesdays or Wednesdays. It'll be a lot easier since now I'm on vacation. I'm going to try to probably Wednesdays, but Tuesday or Wednesday nights. And I'm going to try to put out some content for you guys. Live stream. If we're on the diner, we're going to live stream. If we're just hanging out or if we just need to catch up, we'll do that. But that's all I have for you guys right now, really quick. So again, thanks for all the love. Thanks for those of you who are continuing to support me in any way, shape or form. But yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys later. Till then, stay safe.